We just said credit or another term would be praise, looked upon in a good light, is earned, not given. That's what we're talking about today. We're talking about those guys that do it, put in the work, and make it look easy. That's something. Some of my peeps make it look real easy, and that's a tough thing to do. Put your head down and keep grinding, right? Who is focused right now? Who is beyond focused? I woke up the other day and got stirred in a negative way, which helped me crush the day and lead me into a couple days. Compared to the route I was going to go, I went more extreme. And so, and I think in the long run, I think it was smarter to get this part over now relative to later for me. So are you guys focused? Are you guys, I mean, like, is there something that can take you to the next level? Please let me know if there is. We got our check-ins. This is going to be our check-ins for everybody that's on the summer shred. Get those check-ins on here. Okay, guys, let me look over those things for everybody that needs to do another check-in this week. Anybody that didn't do it last week, I would assume. But if you did do it last week and you feel like you're not making changes, then let's rock and roll. Big Scotty, what is happening, man? I know that you're a couple weeks away from starting, but I want to say I'm excited. I'm excited for you to start with me. Scotty is one of our Titan crew members, and he is he's doing a lockdown with me for 12 weeks, hardcore training, where I'm going to take care of his nutrition, his training, every aspect of sleep, recovery, time, rest, exercises, change of exercises as he continues the 12-week transformation with me. And that's a one-on-one thing. Let's see. This, I hope, is going to be a question and answer. I would love to answer some of your guys' questions right now. Nice, Mary. Mary, how's the knees? What's going on? Are you doing PRP? Are you doing operation? What's going on with your knees? Oh, that's great. Look at that. Laser focus, realizing that he can push heavier weights than he thought was possible. That's a huge thing, guys. That's a huge thing. This is not that kind of page, man. We don't be popping the top off for requests. Yeah, he said flex the abs. Yeah. I ain't flex. I'll flex my jawline right there. Yeah, sure enough. 4 weeks on power bodybuilding. I love it. Hey, if you guys are having any hiccups with the page or in sites, please email. What's the best email for them? Support at Mike O'Hearn Lifestyle. We'll put that down for you guys. I saw a couple people yesterday messaging me. But you guys are messaging on social media. I wouldn't do that. That's going to get lost. Definitely. Heather. The check-ins are for the summer shreds. That's what we were focusing on, Heather. That's what we're focusing on. There'll be check-ins in a couple of weeks. I need to get through this movie and stuff, and then we'll get check-ins for everybody again here in, I guess we'll start up August. How's that? Because we're in July next week, right? Yeah. If I'm correct. So we'll probably do check-ins and stay focused on the summer shreds for July. And then August we'll start in. Surgery scheduled August 10th. they wanted to do a total knee replacement. I would do it. Wow. Yeah, I know everybody I know that got their knees replaced and got done. It was tenfolds, tenfolds. So I understand that you may not be ready, but my recommendation is from everybody I've seen. Um, there's so much preventative stuff you can do, right? And the PRP, maybe what you're doing nutrition wise and all that. But then when it's time to go, I think go. I'm not in that stage, so I can't answer that for you. But I'm just going off of like some really intense people like Tito Raymond, who's a Mr. Universe, um, who did the replacement, who got his hips replaced as well, and he just
He got his knees too.
yeah, and just he's so happy, so happy. And this is a guy that was beyond active, yeah, and he's not the only guy. Most of the football players I know, same thing. Um, Heath is that way. Heath got it replaced and stuff, and so again, I think it's a real good thing to do. But again, talk to your doctors and find out what they want. If they're saying complete, um, get a second opinion and then go off of that. Favorite bicep isolation exercise? Preacher, a preacher. Oh, thank you about the CT Fletcher. Are we going to edit that and get that up this next week?
Yeah.
Thanks for the. I just lost that. Where'd it go? Conversation with him. Thank you. Yeah, you should watch the Mike Rashid and my YouTube video, us training together. Yeah, it was great. It was great. I think we got about 3 of them, me and Mike Rashid. Somebody asked here just that he liked the twins, he liked CT, and would like to see me hook up with Mike Rashid. The thing about probably a lot of the questions you guys have, or me teaming up, I've probably teamed up with him in my career. Yeah, you just got to go on there and search it. But Mike's a great guy.
What do you do on nights when it's hard to sleep?
I do calm when it's hard to sleep. Last night was one of those nights, and so I did calm, but I did it twice. It's a great powder. It's calcium, magnesium, and stuff, and those things help you sleep. So that's one of the things I do. And then also, if I'm really hungry, I can't stay asleep. Yeah, that's part of the nutrition diet. The best thing for water retention is sleep. Except the one problem is when it's getting to that point, it's tough to do it. I hope everybody's getting your water, because I saw Victoria talking about the body was kind of lower carbs and they're shutting down. Try to up the water on those days, especially the days, and I fully understand what she's saying here, where she went into a lower calories. And so the body was should have speeded up, but it slowed down. She felt like it. And I understand that. And that could be either two things. It could be the hormones. It could be that your body's rejecting the cut because it's too tired. And so sometimes that happens, but I'm glad that it's kicked in for you. In cases like that, that's why I like the 3 days low, 1 day high, 3 days low, 1 day high to get that so the body doesn't get so used to it. Question, Mike, do you find nights hard to fall asleep? Yeah, so I go, yeah, definitely melatonin, GABA, ZMA, and then calm. and then I'll take the Calm about an hour or two before bed, or my time of bed when I need to be asleep. Or if it's one of those fasting days, I'll take it, I don't know, pretty early. Um, but my life is scheduled around training and sleeping and eating. So great question though. Thanks, Heather. Yeah, I hope you understand. Yeah, right now I need to focus on those guys, and also then because we didn't think we were going to do check-ins and stuff at all, but I want to make sure that we're still getting to those people on the summer shred. So if you are slicing and dicing on the summer shred, remember this will be your check-in, okay, guys? So put down your information and stuff, and we'll get back to you guys this week. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it goes like most people. Uh, it's food. It's food. It's calorie intake. Um, I know that in the old days they used to say that it was harder for big boys because they're so tall to put on mass, and I disagree. And I think we've seen that really translate to the strong men. These guys are the tallest and the biggest of all, and these guys are monsters. These guys are beyond what we thought humans could be. You know, I thought Bob Sapp was the biggest human I ever saw, and he was in 2000. You know, he's a 375-pound man with abs. It's a big man. But now you got guys 450 pounds with abs. It's like that's a huge, you know, a 250-pound guy with abs is a big person. So imagine that. So you guys have, and I agree with this, is that you have this long range of motion that you really get to use and build bigger arms and bigger legs. And so it's just understanding how your mechanics work and making sure that you're getting still full range of motion on squats and deadlifts, on bent overs, on pull downs, on bench press. Okay. But go back to food. Jeffrey, anything?
The couple.
Oh, here we go. Go for it.
I'm the 2-year carnivore guy from the other day. I went from 298 to 238 in 6 months and put on 12 pounds of muscle in a year and a half. You and Billy Gunn have motivated me. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. Guys, and you know, I've said this over and over again. Best diet is the diet you'll stay with. This guy's been on that diet for a couple of years, and he's got to a place where he's really happy. So happy he's here today talking about that. That's a great thing. So let's keep trying to find what that is now that nutrition plan works for you guys. Okay. I don't even know what that is. I ain't putting that up. What's your take about Turska, which is?
Some supplement that everyone's pushing right now.
Gotcha.
That doesn't work, and that's why everyone's getting shit on for it right now. Or something like that.
I want to put Heather's post up there right now, just to kind of go over this one more time for everybody to understand. 6-week shred, we're all doing it. That's what we're going to be doing check-ins on. Everybody else, we're going to start check-ins, full check-ins again in August. All right, so we're going to get through July with everybody on 6-week shreds, everybody else on power bodybuilding, pro secrets, strength gains, anything like that. Make sure you stay on point. And remember, this is, again, all of us working together. Make sure you're in the Titan crew so you're ready to go for August, okay? I love you guys are focused.
Day two.
Day 2.
Day two. Why are you slacking on
Crunch,
veggie
crunch,
foods?
crunch, so good. What's going on here?
I was just kind of telling them about that we're going to do these check-ins again. Why are you looking so jacked?
I'm not. This is Jack.
Jeez
See?
Louise.
Yes.
We were talking, you and I were talking. Do you want to sit down?
You got a cucumber today.
Oh, that's all
I
right.
smell that.
You smell that? It's good. It's so good with salt.
Great.
We got 1 minute.
Full salt.
Okay. So we were talking about Mona and her physique.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about, I thought that you looked better now
Mm-hmm.
than you did before we teamed up.
We teamed up. we got a workout in, and all of a sudden we have a little tighten.
Hey, do you want to collab? I said, you want to collab? And the next thing you know,
We sure collapsed, all right.
yeah, we did. With that being said, how is it that you,
I
guess you
put
were-
on more muscle for sure. So when I worked out, just to cut this.
are you 38? You were, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
States
I,
older men, huh?
Who
knew that? So within the 7 years, and you already won the universe, you already turned pro, you already did all that stuff,
Well,
and
that
you
fun
still
stuff.
got better. And you've actually gotten better the last 2 years after Titan was born.
Well, because I learned so much more, and as I feel like I'm learning every day. So before I started competing, I worked out, but I was just getting a pump.
Yeah, but
I
you
was
worked
just
out with
getting
some
pumped.
good trainers too.
I did. I had a
Carlo?
Carlo. I used to get workouts with Victor Martinez. We had a whole bunch of pros, a whole bunch of girls. My girl Patrice, she's also a pro. So we had a nice group of people on the East Coast that we would work out with.
So if you're training
workouts
with
were
pros,
okay.
you're doing everything,
Mhm,
you're doing all that,
mhm,
they're guiding you in the right way, and they're probably training the same way you're training.
mhm.
And then you get better years later in your 40s after you have a kid. That doesn't make sense to me, because you're at the pinnacle of winning the universe and then you get better later.
Well, I'm sorry to let you down like that, but guess what? It is possible after 40s, after 50s. It doesn't matter what the age is.
Well,
to
skip
still-
the age. You were
To
with some
still
of the
put on
great.
muscle, it is possible. It is possible if you know what you're doing. And I'm so thankful to that power bodybuilding program, which I absolutely love, by the way, because not only that put on size for me, but it also got me stronger. You've seen my bone density. You see everything. So I went through the 6-week shred. I did it 2 times, and we did the dry outs. And I didn't feel any strength that went away. I didn't lose any of it because I retained all the strength because I did the power bodybuilding before. So they were like, "Oh, hey, you like depleted. How come you're still so strong?" I don't know. I just am. So I feel it has a lot to do with what you did before you started plan. It has a lot to do with how you eat. And I've never ran away from calories. You know that.
I do know that.
I love calories. Everything we did, I feel like even before we got pregnant, we prepped the body, right? When we were pregnant, we ate certain way. We didn't work
You see
out.
that? She said we.
Yeah, we did because you helped to prep the body. I was pregnant. You were not pregnant. Let's get this shit straight. Anyway, but yeah, so we did so much to the body, and I wouldn't have done it if I was with someone else and if I wasn't with you, because the knowledge that you had and you share and you told me to do certain things, I would have never gotten it anywhere else. So I'm thankful. Look at Titan now. It looks like it's 17. It's nutrition. It's nutrition. It is. Sometimes you have to pull back. It's the not overtraining.
I want to hit this one with you and Jeffrey. You ready, Jeffrey?
Real quick before I take
You
off.
ready? Okay, go for it, Jeffrey.
How do you guys really not know what turkesterone is? It's on the cutting edge of new supplements. Yeah,
Dirk
Talking about that?
Stashford.
How don't you know what it is?
Turkey. So you gotta do it on Turkey Day. Is it for Thanksgiving? Is it?
No, I think it's funny that somebody is so defensive to it. It's like, how do you not know this?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Sorry. Yeah.
Taylor,
right.
Don't you
Sorry.
know that it's supplements,
Yeah.
then training, and then
I
nutrition?
guess we're learning every day, like I just said. So we
That's
just
what
learned
it
something
is.
today. So that's
That's not the cutting
testosterone that you
edge.
just
First of
take it
all,
on Thanksgiving
It's,
for 30
first of all,
days.
just
Yeah.
so you understand, everybody out there, again, you guys know that it's food.
Mhm.
Supplementation is
Mhm.
great, and that goes along with the recovery and the sleep and all that. But again, for us, our focus is joints, healthy skin, that kind of stuff.
No thanks. Joint support, number
So,
one.
Yeah.
Number one.
I'm so
number
sorry
one.
that you're
Yeah.
offended that I
There's
just
there's no data.
didn't know the data on that. And
Didn't have the data.
If the supplement world would go away, I'm gonna ask you a stupid question, right?
Yeah.
And they put in front of you the test booster, the joint support, right? The pump, the protein powder, and what else? The cream, right? They put all this in front of you and say, hey, you could pick two, and the rest of it you'll never see it again. Which one would you pick?
I'd do the joint and the cream.
You'll do the joint and the cream.
Yeah. Because it doesn't matter how muscular you are, unless the skin is good, it just doesn't look good. And then the second thing is, I love lifting, and so the joints have to be healthy. For the food and everything like that, I'll get there with the muscularity and the strength. I'll get there.
Energy, have some
Those are
coffee.
support. Yeah.
All right. That answers your question, Ted.
See, they were just talking about life. Yeah. See, Power Bodybuilding is the program.
Yeah.
By far.
You can't go
You
wrong with it.
you
You're
get
kidding
so
me?
strong and so dense
Mhm.
off of that. With that being said, we gotta take off, guys.
Yeah. I
Have a
gotta
good
go
day
get
today.
something. We got a lot going on today. Oh, the air feels good. It's warm outside. Yeah, I love it. Gonna swim later. But anyway, I'll leave you with this. Bam! I'm out.
All right, guys. We're gonna get back to work here. Thanks for hanging out today. This will be shared over to the Titan crew. Get in there, put down your information for check-in so we can take care of you guys and make sure that everybody is on point. Love it.